Thanks, mate. We're clear and available here, defend.
No, it's all. Thank you, 976. In that case, could I please get you for the Swansea chest pad and Penrith at 3:45? Reassigning you out of time 2A overdose at Durham, please. Four.
Yeah, we're on site. One in lane 1 and lane 1 right turn from Payne to Sunny Holder closed. Fireys and everyone's on site. And we'll be up at the intersection in a second.
Yeah, I've got no information on the job at all, so whatever you can glean would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, what we'll do, I'll find out what's going on with this motorbike rider. We can get to that, and I'll give you the configurations that are closed.
Yeah, unfortunately, the camera there isn't working.
James Lee, Oscar 4, I'll be up there in a second. Police, Ambos, Fireys, all the services are on site. I'll give you an update on this motorbike rider in a second.
To crew leader, combined crew of 6 over.
Yeah, park on camera duty.
Camera duty.
Yeah, no, I set up that too, thank you.
Speed and left. It's a medium to low speed MVA. 2 cars involved. We're assessing 3 patients that are most probably all BP2s. No further resources required.
Copy that.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Just got one of the consultants here asking if you could call the bat phone for Nepean Hospital. That's one called you direct.
329 Norris, is it the dispatcher or the crew that want on the bat phone?
Dispatcher they wanted to speak to. It's about the previous case. They're not sure if Westmead knows that their patient's coming to them. It's quite sick.
No, is it all in that case, 329, let Nepean Hospital know that it'll be the doco who calls them on the bat phone.
Copy, understood.
GMC, Oscar 4. Yeah, it looks like the extent of his injuries are a broken arm, by what's it?
Copy that.
Well, 1C for you in George's Hall. Let me know when you're seeing if you need more resources there.
Welcome. I'm 50 blue.
Welcome to pump 50, pass your blue message.
On pump 50, take 3 at 404 Beachbury Road. No sign of police or ambulance, but we're investigating over.
You guys are ready. And also just letting you know we'll upgrade this to an R1.
By station, drop off the L on the way through to this job.
No problem, thank you.
Rostered tow is 20 minutes roughly.
Second support. Thanks, we're just giving better man and then we'll be looking to part. Copy that, thank you.
Sydney to 658, thanks. Would you be in a position to help out with a tour meeting at Ashfield?
Welcome, calling AP 50 message. Sydney 334, if you can give the central board a call for a CAS, please.
Depending on coming on what channel, Docker is just finalising the phone call.
Can you also turn up?
Thanks. 58, I've actually got another car, but I still have a transfer out of St John of God when you're finished, that's all. No rush.
Sorry, our main line switched on. We're doing a job on the central board.
870, thank you.
Level 3-4, apologies, our mains went on, responding to Ashfield for the allergy.
Thanks very much. Sydney to 958, 958, thanks. Would you be in a position to help out with the ones there at Newtown? Thanks very much. Coming down for you now. Job for that case, we're with police now. It's likely to be a scheduled patient.
To Redfern, please, for a tour.
City calling 329, just for a message, please.
Sydney, get on the way back to me.
Anyone 42.
Swap Manila 7.
Manila 7, go ahead.
If Alpha Manila 7 is arrived on scene and liaising with Fine Rescue up.
Copy, thanks, Manila 7. Confirming location is Manila Road, cross of Old Tamworth Road.
It's a little bit further out. I'll give you a quick reference shortly up.
Yeah, receiving on the field. I'll mark you on the Manila 1, do you copy direct?
Flight off Manila 1 on the scene.
Copy, thanks. Both units, parking 321, please.
Flight off Manila 1. Already fed GPS over.
Yeah, Manila 1, go ahead.
Exact location 894 841 on the chloride map. Over.
Yeah, Manila 1, sorry, thank you on that map again.
Yeah, 894 841 on the chloride map. Over.
Copy direct, thanks, clear your Tamworth duty, copy that.
Copy that, thank you.
Thanks, for unit 344, parking please.
Hopefully, one Sydney.
41.
Advise about parking way.
Three's on for a 2R, sorry, Haymarket. 443, copy now on the 2I Haymarket.
Channel at Blacktown.
Thank you, welcome back there, 327. Could I please take you towards a 2A4 over at St. Mary's?
Of course, thanks.
Sydney.
I-51, I'll look into it and get back to you.
No problem, thank you.
Thank you very much for your assistance today and tonight. The board's closing down. If you'd all like to change over onto the South Channel, and have a safe evening. Thanks.
Police prior to brigade arrival. The area is safe and we are okay for over.
If I can't receive 2150 channel 3.
Very 92.
So I've signed up. So as soon as services start moving, he'll be able to uplift that. And the motorbike is now on the traffic lights island. Lorry's just leaving now. So things are starting to wrap up here.
Thank you, Paul.
BRW is that day coming through, lady.
Thank you, BRW. Thank you, BRW. Also coming loud and clear. That station's over and out.
What was 6%? 86 going. Thank you. We're soon to be available. Just requesting, if possible, we return to the station to pick up an item of equipment if there's no pending urgent work.
No, you should be right to go and make yourself available. You can return.
156, much appreciated. We'll only be a minute or two on station.
Okay. 542154 channel clear.
Stand voice doing a handover.
And 986 Sydney.
986.
Thanks, off the day to the board, I think it's 527, and I'm following up to Westmead if you've got a time in it, please. Thank you.
Copy that. Alright, thanks guys. It was 322 day shift is right, so I don't think.
Thank you very much, C22. Signing off at 22:05 and just confirming off the food list for the long haul time.
Yes, that's correct. Sharing the vehicle with McDonald's as discussed earlier.
No worries at all. Thank you both very much for your assistance tonight. Have a safe drive home.
No worries, thanks, I will. Have a good night.
Contact VRW service station. Requesting for radio check. Over.
BRW coming through loud and clear.
Thanks, VRW. Service station is out. Contact from Contact Promenade Gatehouse to VRW, radio check please.
We're just moving away from scene to finalise paperwork.
Understood. Thanks, guys.
City calling 324 for a welfare check, please.
We're all good here. We're just going to do it on transport, completing paperwork.
Thank you, 312.
AB3, all good here. Got none transport, so just on air doing some paperwork. We've moved away from the scene.
Copy, guys. Thank you. And Sydney 822 for welfare check.
Code 3 for visualizing ready.
Yeah, 4 and 6, go ahead.
4 and 6, we're joined today with a 30-year-old female with a query polypharm overdose. Last contact was estimated 3 hours ago. Found unconscious at 21:30. Odds are as follows. Breath rate of 28. SpO2 of 100%. Pulse rate of 73. BP of 90 on 65. She currently has a GCS of 7, made up of 1, 1 and 5. Temp of 36.8. VGL of 6.6. We've got IV access in the right foot. Currently no other treatments. We'll be with them in 5 minutes.
Are you passing now?
All three, control. Hi, Graham.
Sure. Three, control.
Okay.
Good night. 249 control.
How are you?
Good night.
Copy the change of job.
Thanks, 841. 812, go ahead.
Can we get Liverpool up for code 3?
Copy, standby.
A 2B in Kirrawee, please.
Copy, drop it down.
A15 Sydney.
On 2.
Good evening from car 812. Tonight we come to you with a 61-year-old female from the Hinchinbrook area. She is FAST positive with slurred speech, a right-sided facial droop and right-sided weakness. The onset of these symptoms was at this evening. So as follows. She's got a breath rate of 20, a GCS of 15, a VGL of 7.1, temperature of 36.6, blood pressure 175 on 90, a pulse of 120. She's saturating at 96% room air, and she's ill. We're attempting IV access now, and our ETA to you is approximately 10 minutes.
Could you just repeat the onset of symptoms, please? The time?
Okay.
959, just about to depart for Liverpool Hospital.
Copy, thank you. Anthony 806, how you looking to clear there, guys? For the 1C in, you're gonna. 806, thank you very much.
St George is standing by for 95.
954, thank you. We're coming in with a 28-year-old male complaining of chest heaviness and mild shortness of breath. Recent travel back from Vietnam into Sydney on the 20th of March. He has coronavirus testing done in Vietnam on the 12th of the 3rd, coming back negative. For the last 3 days, complaining of worsening chest heaviness. Oscar GCS 15, pulse rate of 82 in a sinus rhythm, blood pressure of 114 systolic, temperature of 36.8, BGL 4.4, saturations of 98% on room air, breath rate of 18. He is wearing a mask. We have droplet precautions in place, and our ETA is about 10 minutes.
Can you just tell me what his stats were, please?
28% on room air.
Please, we didn't hear you.
For the 3rd time, they're 98% on room air.
It was not very nice. Thank you. Into the main room, the main triage area, thanks.
Stand by one, guys.
$980 available, FA.
Copy return at this stage.
Thanks for the officer 41, but you're not really that close to all the way in Cranbrook. I've got a few cars off stretcher and appeared. Also got a car to win on transport in the area.
Oh yeah, no worries, mate. I thought you'd been Springwood.
It's all good. Lot 41, thanks. So E crew is currently off stretcher at Nepean Hospital. Is anyone able to clear to assist with a 1C paediatric in Cranbrook? I've also got a tour meeting type 17 in Havisham and a tour meeting in Minchinbury. Thank you much, appreciated there. 329, I'll send this one down your way, and 1C pediatric breathing difficulty in Cranbrook.
Cover down.
C332.
C332 in reply.
32, the North needs your services. If you can call them, please.
332 copy, calling the North.
Sydney 942. 942. 42, got it on channel. They've got an urgent job for you.
Oh, evening Liverpool. We're loaded with a 58-year-old female presenting with a short not to shortness of breath. We're querying exacerbation of COPD. Recent issue of a chest infection with hospital admission. We are taking COVID precautions. Currently she's GCS of 15, has a respirator of 54. Lung sounds appear clear. But it's shallow air entry, and she's also standing at 86 on room air. She is tachy, heart rate of 120, last blood pressure of 180 over 80. This stage she's afebrile of 37, but has had Paradol and Nurofen recently, and has a sugar of 7.9. So far we've given her 10 milligrams of salbutamol and 500 ml of Atrovent nebulized. We've now reduced on some nasal prongs, and we have IV access. ETA is 10 minutes.
Thank you. Copy and clear.
Your K3, no sign of asking why is investigating. I was just informed by another operator it could be down Greenfield Avenue. 2210 channel, please.
Sure, thank you for clearing. Can I please get you to look at this to immediate abdomen intervention brief?
Copy.
Sound. The patient is in his car due to bump size. My crewmate will be in the patient's car and I'll be following behind.
22, copy that. No worries.
I'll go ahead. Please go on to Taylor Square, corner fenders, go down the road screaming.
Anything, any chance you can help out with the 1 team parameter?
980, no worries, isn't it?
Thanks, guys. Sydney 361. Thank you, 61. Gonna get you for a 2-8 to Gabby, please. Sorry. Thank you.
648.
Thanks. There wasn't much reception in this facility. We're just here at the moment, just doing a P5 referral for this patient. We're going to have the geriatric flying squad come and attend tomorrow.
Okay.
Stop SO36 from Lucent Apartments, 225 Pacific Highway. Malicious false call. We have road crews working outside with jackhammers. The occupant of unit 1013 is not the caller. We're code 4 for station.
Jackhammers working outside. The occupant is not the caller, and your code 4 to station at 2216, channel clear.
Sydney said 8074 welfare check.
17, how are we good? Yeah, we've got numerous patients with flu-like symptoms, so we're just going to have a lot of time decontaminating.
Understood, thanks guys.
Yeah, able to clear, please.
You get to stand down. We contacted the road working crew for the broken down car. It's all in hand. They need for you to expect.
Copy that. Thank you.
City calling 328. Actually, 328, thank you for clearing. I was just about to ask, could you head over to Penrith, please, for a 1C pediatric sick person?
Okay, no worries.
It'll be a couple of minutes. My partner's still completing paperwork.
Thanks.
It's a facility called Corinthian Doors, responding to a 45-year-old male who had a fall getting off a forklift.
324, copy that. Responding.
324, thank you very much. Responding at 2223, and there'll be a security officer on scene to direct you. At 362, thank you very much for clearing. Could I please get you to look at a 2 immediate abdomen pain and mention brew?
Sydney. Sydney, go ahead. Patient has absconded and has refused transport, so we'll be doing some paperwork here and filling out the two.
Thank you so much. Call us out.
Station for a good time, please. Suspect is K23 at all?
Thank you, 324. Your scene time is 22:30. No additional information. I'll give them a call back and see if there's been any overseas travel or contact with COVID-19 patients.
Copy, thank you.
Melbourne time.
Alright, mate, we're building.
Thanks, guys.
clean up. I'm assuming you've got no cover on the mountain, so what if we had to Springwood do our mop out there, and then we can at least got some cover on the mountain?
Sorry, go ahead.
5, it looks like it's going to be a P2 here. We're just going to drop the patient home, so she's safe.
Harvey.
Vehicle's pretty soiled up, and I'll head you back. So you're up to stop by Springwood if you need.
Yeah, mate, well, no worries. It felt like you're stretching the... Anyway, we'll head to Springwood, mop up there, and then be available on the mountain for you.
No worries at all. I'll head you back to Katoomba for the time being, and just let us know what your intentions are once you're done.
Thanks, mate. Hold on.
Loud and clear.
Sydney.
4:32.
Thank you. This is just a bit of a delicate situation here. We're just discussing options with family in regards to transporting them.
4:32, copy.
Uh, 429, thank you again. Good clear, Charles.
Thank you.
Okay.
962.
Can you please let Blacktown know we're coming in with a possible 23 week history of respiratory illness, query pneumonia, 32-year-old female, all halts within the flats. We'll be with them in about 5 minutes.
Copy that. 812, Sydney.
Got you on camera, thank you.
VRW goes for down yards, requesting for radio check, please.
CRW loud and clear.
Goes forward, copied and out.
So unable to begin cutting as you're waiting for Ausbridge, and you'll be code 4 leaving for station at 2237 channel clear.
820, I'll put you on the one at Liverpool. Thank you.
Please, I'll be.
Hi there.
Blue. Flight on CP31, pass your message.
CP31, we are code 3 from Charles Street, Liverpool. Have a large amount of smoke issuing from the rear of a 3-story block of units. Have multiple persons self-evacuated, getting to work with a line of 38. So the message to follow up on 360 over.
Stood, we'll endeavour to mop out at Springwood so we can be cleaned up quicker rather than later.
It's all good, 341. Just do whatever you have to do. Yeah.
Liverpool, this is AO6 coming to you for 75-year-old gentleman at 75. Confirmed COVID-19. He was discharged yesterday. MRN is 054 0527. He's called us tonight for increasing shortness of breath, cough and fevers. As follows: temp of 37.8, a heart rate of 99, stats of 94 on 2 litres by nasal tongue, breath rate of 42, and a blood pressure of 140 on 70. We're going to ETA 15 minutes.
We just missed the initial story. Can you just tell them the age and the sex and where they're from?
75-year-old gentleman from home, confirmed coronavirus, and it was discharged yesterday from Liverpool. MRN 054 0527.
Wow. Cyclones RP36, pass your blue message.
RP36 Blue, we're code 372, print investigating.
Code 372, print investigating at 2240 channel clear.
Can you call your board again for 1 channel, please? 439.
To A15, if you'll be so kind, I'll get you started towards the 2A Barton Ridge, please.
Fire comes on 52, Blue.
Cyclones pump 52, pass your blue message.
This is on 52, Blue. We're code 3. There's no immediate sign of fire. We're investigating, over.
Got the infection control DOM number on our screen, and we'll have to return to station to properly decontaminate, so we'll have an extended off stretch time.
Copy, I'll give you the duty DOM mobile number.
Back down, go ahead. Thank you, 2245, good night.
Can I get you up to Balmain, please, for a tour? Yep.
One 2I 46 Troughton Street, Balmain, clear 25.
Senior 95, can you call the Central, please, for a 1C explosion at a nursing home?
Roger, yeah.
Arcon, some 52, Blue.
Hi, comes pump 52, pass your blue message.
52 Blue. Would you be able to send us that caller's number? And we'll try to contact them over.
Pump 52, I'll send you through that on the MDT. Won't be a moment, pump 52.
Affirmative. 544 is backing you up. They're just coming from a while away, Miller's Point. We're on the phone with the duty dom and getting more information for you.
Are we responding 2I or 1C?
Yeah, in the middle of upgrading it now, just punching the buttons.
Sure, is
Have two crews with BA and a line of 38 in fire attack. Have one crew on deck. Police are in attendance. We have approximately 30 people evacuated at this time. We have the attendance of the Energy Authority. We require no other resources at this time. Will be known as Liverpool Command, over.
Thank you.
No exposures, two crews, BA and minus 38 in fire attack, one crew on deck, police in attendance, approx 30 evacs, energy required, no other resources at this time. To be known as Liverpool Command, 2244, channel clear.
Whiskey Pump 15 Blue.
Rescue Pump 15, pass your blue message.
Comms, Rescue Pump 15 Blue. Work code 3, numerous police in attendance, investigating over.
Rescue Pump 15, your code 3, police in attendance, investigating 2247, channel clear.
Firecoms, pump 52, green.
Icons Pump 52, pass your green message.
Yeah, comms 52 green, stop. It was a false alarm and we are returning to station, alright?
52, you'll stop with a false alarm and your code 4 to station at 2248, channel clear.
3AW, this is Michael 3 Yard requesting a radio check over. 3AW, Michael 3 Yard, over and out.
Ashfield.
Inspector, thank you. 965 currently in Stanmore, Parramatta Road, and 544 in Roselle, corresponding R1. Fire and police just arrived on scene.
I think understood.
Thank you, 976. Look, I'll drop the case details on you guys, and you're on to swing by Penrith and pick up those PPEs.
Thank you.
This is the 1 Charlie at Malabar, 416. Sorry, 2 at Malabar.
Hills for the unconscious patients. We just want patient lines.
Copy that, thank you.
City 340, resigning you to a 1 scene Enfield.
Copy that.
Sydney ASF and Chicoli South. Forward, thanks. Give me in.
Yeah, thanks. Can we get an apartment number, please?
Liverpool Command, pass your message.
So on Liverpool Command, we have fire control. We're in the process of ventilating, have a primary all clear on the unit and the garage. Position is in hand at this time, over.
ICD 654, any chance you can clear for a 2i Owood?
Clear. On units and garage, give them position in hand. They're so just confirming, I've notified the Amber that there's no spare appliance at this stage, so if you need an ambulance, notify us ASAP and I will get someone out there.
Firecom CP31, received that message. We do have 2 crews still working in BA, so if we can have an ambulance on scene, that would be appreciated, over.
Yeah, so let them know, they'll be there as soon as possible. 1052, channel clear.
Shooting Commander, Southwest Blue.
Shooting Commander Southwest, pass your message.
3 at Charles Street, Liverpool. I seek to remain with SA31, liaising over.
Yeah, received Shooting Commander Southwest. I said to remain with 31. You're liaising with 31. 1052, channel clear.
528 just noted that we've been called off by the police. We're just going to drive past anyway and then head back up to hospital if in order.
Copy that, sir.
335, Sydney.
$335.
Hi, it's looking like it's going to be a non-transport here. We are just finishing up some treatment on scene and then we'll move away to do some paperwork. Thank you.
Copy that, sir.
301, copy the 1C, the current footage is playing at Norbury.
Thanks, everyone.
502 on your channel at tonight.
Over to, if you could just head towards Castle Hill at the moment, please.
Copy.
Alright, thanks. You finished down there. Located this patient.
Inspector, go ahead.
You on scene with New South Wales Fire Brigade and Police. This is a very minor incident. It's a small fire that's now extinguished. I have 2 people, elderly residents of this unit that we're just going to attend to with minor smoke inhalation.
Copy.
Comms, that's pump 51 yellow.
Has pump 51, pass your yellow message.
Comms, has pump 51 with code 4, over.
Thanks. Has pump 51, your code 4 at 2255, channel clear. No problem, sir.
At the minute, it's showing us as in vehicle.
No worries, I'll see if I can get rid of it for you. Just a 2-way invite and reach when you're ready, please. Thank you.
D of 72 Prince. Burnt foodstuffs. Unit has been ventilated. Occupants have been allowed to return. All appliances are code 4.
Tank C Oscar 4. We've got this thing in neutral. Just looking for the old I-bomb. We'll tow it out a bit.
325, go ahead.
I believe the pen's off the matrix. However, we've got a paediatric 7 that has a very complicated history, very well known to tax, and possibly a PNED as well. So it would be beneficial for us to take the patient there. So if we can override and go to the PN, that'd be fantastic.
Absolutely, 325. I'll mark you as a 712. Is it the PN TAC or ED you'd like to try first?
It definitely has to be the ED.
325, you're 712 to PN ED at 2257.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
Yellow.
Flycom's RP36. Pass your yellow message.
Yellow, I don't know whether it's an NDT fault, but we're still showing code 3 on this incident. If you could clear us, please.
Yeah, RP36. I'm trying to do that as we speak, and it's not allowing from this end as well. I'll keep trying.
I'll see if I can drop it down on you again.
Got a picture against the fire here. In order, we're just going to do paperwork and move around the corner to refuel.
Understood, thank you.
station, Sydney.
Liverpool station, go ahead.
Station, afternoon, A319, upright to go. Advise the inspector reference that fire job. He's just on the phone dealing with the code 23 job that he's aware that before.
Understood, thanks for that. 2310, good night.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be loud and clear.
Thank you, VRW. North Sydney Tunnel, over and out.
Reassign you at 2259, channel clear.
So apologies, just the one in Ashford, please.
Or the 1C, Liverpool Road, Ashford, for the breathing abnormal growth.
Okay.
Sydney to 959 or 812, just checking on your availability there. Realise you're doing the cleanup. Just got one seeker shorter and two eyes in Liverpool. Thank you.
Will be another 10, unfortunately.
Understood, thank you.
Before. They've got that vehicle to safety, they've towing away, we're back on.
Copy.
Thank you very much, Air324, and if I can trouble you, just hang around the vicinity of Penrith. I've just got still a couple of 2As and out of time 12 minutes.
Yeah, there's time on this paperwork.
Understood, thank you.
Uh, 341.
341, go ahead.
Thanks, mate. We quickly stopped off and finished our cleanup at Springwood, so we're going to keep heading up and out for you. Line call Little Intercom unit. There's no hazards at present. Access via Victoria Street, same as egress is Victoria Street. There's two patients, both green label. Patient 1 is a 77-year-old, 77-year-old male. He's got oxygen stats of 90 in room air, heart rate of 66 in AF, just known, temper 36.8, a BP of 150 on 80 and a respirator 20 with clear chest sounds. Set of problems for the second patient, however, she's a green label. RLCC will not be required on this scene. We've got adequate resources and no further ambulances. Fire rescue on scene, police on scene.
Departing Nubian, heading to Grace Children's Westmead.
Out of time 2A for you guys, please, at St. Mary's.
Three 180.
318.
We're going to be delayed after that last piece. I haven't done the paperwork and we'll have to do a washdown
first and second COVID patient.
It's all good. Thank you, 318. Marking you guys out of service.
Sydney 432, was you able to clear to help out with one in Punchbowl?
432 negative. We've got to write up some complex paperwork.
812 thing, say 1C official.
Column 3, up 59 green over.
Rescue pump 59 partial stop.
Column 59 from Hillside Crescent Epping. No requirement for assisted load. Our patients come to on their own steam. Code 4 over.
Rescue pump 59 received your stop. No requirement for assisted load. Your code 4. 23 of optional clear.
Seven 016 to the hub.
16, go ahead.
7016, we're not ready to go. Can you give us a sign-off time, please?
Copy that 7016. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. Today is the sign-off time of 2306. That's 2306. Oh, you can do the rest of your night. Have a safe drive home.
Copy. Thanks for today.
Go ahead.
Okay, 189 is a large apartment block. Do you have a unit number, please? Column 3, up 59, please.
Partial message.
Column 59 will be code 1. I'll just quickly return to the station and grab keys for this premises. So code 1 with a minor delay.
Rescue pump 59 received your code 1. Return to the station for keys. Minor delay. Thanks a lot. 2308 channel clear.
Sydney 327. Thank you much, Link 3227. Can I please get you for the Swell Out of Type 2A Abdo Pain and North St. Mary's?
Turned off, not answering. I'm sure if you was on a mark as such, or sure to see a rescue. Like I said, we don't have an address, so.
Can copy that. Yeah, there's over 20 apartments in this block, so door knocking probably wouldn't be appropriate.
There we go, so we're ready to mark as such. I see 459 for an update, please.
Thanks. Sorry, we're just refueling. We'll be available very shortly.
Sorry, thanks guys. Just a 2 hour order once you're ready.
Probably will just be a few minutes.
I'm going to send you on a bit of a trek, guys, out to Bondi, please. 16, you can do Waterloo, please.
Fire Commons, pump 58, blue.
Flightcom pump 58, pass your message.
Yeah, Fire Commons, pump 58, blue. Just confirm with code 3, Genesis Epping, Rawson Street. Epping, no sign of fire, making further investigations. SO58 IC, and for 59's information, the doors are open, so we have access to the panel at this stage. It's a residential building, no evacs. SO58 IC, over.
Pump 58 received your code 3, no sign of fire, making further investigation. Pump 58 will be IC, and rescue pump 59 doesn't need their keys as building is opened. Rescue pump 59, did you receive that message?
Yeah, comms received and understood. We've got them anyway, over.
Received 2312, channel clear.
Before.
Sydney to Inspector 84.
84, thanks. Yeah, just on scene here. It was just a garage fire. Fire's now extinguished, no patient. Shouldn't be on scene much too longer.
Excellent, thank you.
Go ahead, Penrith. Thank you very much, and good night. It's 2320.
528, thanks. Could you have a look at a 1C chest down at Team W for us, please? Thank you.
Sydney 960 or 1C Cronulla.
No, I should have.
City 635, a 2I, Pecos Heights.
954.
954.
We're Roger as well.
658 City. Go ahead.
608, never mind. We were going to ask for a callback, but we don't need it.
Thank you. 965, thanks so much for your help. Good night.
Very wonderful.
City calling 362, reassigning off that one, please, for a 1C in Shanks Park.
Okay, copy. Six, can you please just mark us off stretcher, and we're going to have to be taken offline to clean after it's confirmed code 23.
Understood, guys. Thank you.
At destination at the bend.
305 destination at 2316.
That's
803, can I get you to Penania? Thanks on the tour. Thank you.
Inspect 61, could you assign me towards Riverstone and I'll start heading towards the west. Good evening.
Copy.
$312, go ahead.
I think you, if you don't mind just putting us back at the scene, we need to change our destination.
Copy.
City calling 327, sorry guys, I'm going to have to get you to turn around for a tour immediate at Lethbridge Park, please.
7 copy. Uh, 520, thank you very much for your assistance. Good to clear out until.
Connie, no worries. Have a good one.
Yeah. 986.
86, we're living with 312. We've got nothing around the T. Can you please mark it as an assist street note, please?
Copy.
Lights on.
In
240.
We have a T5 at this location. If in order, can you drop down the address of Haberfield, I believe is the closest station. I just need to restock our PC and just give a few more things a bit of a deeper clean.
If you want to clear your screen, I can mark you as cleanup and assign you there.
Medical alert, back to base style intercom. The fire involved the batteries of this telephone video unit, commonly used by the rest of the facility. The fire was extinguished by the occupant and removed. Ambulance have assessed the elderly gentleman, have transported him. Smoke was removed with positive pressure fan and Weco Porter Station over.
Stop. Small fire extinguished by occupant in a medic alert intercom. The batteries on the phone video unit are used by the rest of the facility. It was extinguished by the occupant. Occupant's been removed and assessed by the ambulance and transported. The smoke was removed with a PPV at 2321. Channel clear.
Thank you much, Luke 324. You are marked as a P2 at 2322. And I'll get you head over to Cadence, please, for a two immediate patient on the ground at Newmarch House. Cadence, details when you're ready.
324, go ahead.
Excellent, thanks guys.
General question, if they've had contact with anybody, because that's not really clear.
That's not really fair, is it? 327, no worries at all. I'll give them a call back and just clarify some
because I got the initial complaint was a diabetic problem, but now it's turned into the whole COVID thing.
Control.
Yeah, medical control Westpac 1, airborne out of Tottenham Hospital for Westmead Children. 6 POV, estimated time roll 2346. Okay.
On 6 POV for Children's Hospital Westmead, ETA 2346, Medical Control.
Code 3 from possible code 23 to Westmead.
Copy that. I'll get them up.
We'll give the callback number and I'll try. Yeah, 324. Case details when you're ready.
People, go ahead.
Thank you much, 324. Your case number is 11554. The address is number 5050 Manning Street. Manning is Mike Alpha November India November Golf Street, Caddens, intersection 2nd Avenue. Premise is called Newmarch House Nursing Home. To immediate response for an 82-year-old female found on the floor with a head injury. Let's see, it doesn't state whether the patient's still on the floor or not. Patient is located in room 1 in the Wentworth ward. If you have difficulty locating, suburb is also known as Kingswood.
324, copy all details. Michael's responding.
Thank you, 324, responding again to 2324.
So just confirm reason for that call, please.
We're going down the COVID pathway.
Approach front of house with the heads up that you're here and we'll advise on arrival. Thank you. Car 301 confirmed.
Oh, thank you very much.
At speed, car 17 departing base patrol within 12.
On station, ready for crew thanks. Thanks at 2326. Sydney 502, thank you very much for coming for the drive. You can head home.
Copy, mate.
Icons pump 25, pass your green message.
Icons pump 25 green. Stop from True Down on Eastern Valley Way at Middle Cove. We have police in attendance. Information is previously stated. Power has been isolated by the Energy Authority. Trees been cut up and removed by the brigade. Road's been reopened and pump 25 stage water station over.
Go. 5016 still up Paddington.
Go ahead.
If you just on your channel on the M4 at Rose Hill.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Copy, URW, you loud and clear, over and out.
No, just advise you would drop your third officer off. If you can knock her off or power, that'd be great. And we'll route to St.
Thanks, guys. Well, inspected station, Roger Creek, thanks.
Thank you, 2328.
Thank you.
1, we're clear of those.
Hey, 841, thanks. Airfield, thanks. Where are we? York Street.
City calling 366 for a welfare check, please. 366.
Thanks, guys. Sydney 404, going to start you on this R3 runway, please. Hold on. Fire comms, appliance to identify partial message.
Viacom is light tank 421, we are code 1 with our rescue pump.
Flight tank 421, received your code 1 with the pump. 731 channel clear.
Got 17 to the right pole.
Sydney.
826.
6-3, we're clear here at Liverpool, but we're going to have to return back to station to continue decontamination and to restock PPE, please.
Alright, yeah, thank you, Norris. Hey, there's 6, any chance you can do that at Liverpool Superstation? Thanks, guys.
We're based in Sydney.
Liverpool.
Officer, check your rules from 959, clean and white for final counting.
Thanks for your help at 2340. Good night.
Double 32, back on the west at Hornsby.
Thanks, 32.
232, could I get you to return me at Silverwater, please?
332, no problem, heading to Silverwater.
Thank you. And 315, could I get you to return me at Mental Hill, please?
315, copy.
Thank you.
There two, are you in a position to clear for a 1C? Thank you, appreciate that muchly. Sydney 645 or 1C Sutherland.
Sydney's at 820 for welfare check.
Car 15 has arrived at Children's West End.
Cynical Lake 328.
Yeah.
And 328, thank you very much for clearing. Could I please get you for a 2A, well out of time at Burpain and North St. Mary's?
And take you off that one, guys, for 1C, you're gonna...
Please, copy that.
Thank you.
City 340, are you on the air?
You have 20 minutes.
Thank you.
844. Thanks, mate. P5 here, we're just going to move away from scene. Complete paperwork. Excellent, thanks, guys.
And pass your message.
Rescue pump 421 with code 3, Hume Highway at Pheasant's Nest in the southbound lanes. We have a semi-trailer, no sign of fire, we're investigating, over. City calling 363 for a welfare check, please.
Fire. 741, channel clear.
BRW. This is Constable Corolla Yard. Rescue producer, over.
BRW1.
Thanks, BRW1, receive Corolla Yard out.
Isn't allowed to be transported to Westmead anymore. Now one. Any changes?
I think they're doing that reconfiguration now.
Uh, 335. Continue to 2 minutes at Pendle Hill, 315 calling you across the car, continue to on Layla Park, please.
I've acknowledged.
315, copy.
Yeah, 41, we see you pretty much on scene there. Have you made patient contact?
We're unable to find 123 York Street. It only goes up to 31 or 40.
Alright, mate, I'll give him a call back. I'm going to have to pop you off that one anyway for a job in Liverpool.
With that, no worries.
London for breath, persistent dry cough, runny nose, febrile 38.2. No known contacts, but was in school a week ago with potential flu-like symptoms. Clinically stable, ETA of about 10 minutes, no treatment given.
No problems at all, 362. All cars please have ILS urgent, passing a quick code 3. Fire calls, rescue pump 421 green.
Rescue pump 421, partial stop.
Rescue pump 421 from Hume Highway at Pheasant's Nest. Diff from truck was on fire, was extinguished by the truck driver. Diff is now cooled, area rendered safe. We are code 4 to station with our light tanker over, and RFS for in attendance.
Busy.
812.
Just letting you know we're going to have extended scene time.
812, thank you.
Up to Mark Arthur, 9-1 for Nepean, please.
324, that is a 9-1 from Nepean at 23:45. SNE 325.
25.
325, thank you. Sorry, I can't give you a bit of a break. Could I please get you for a 1 hour time to our Pain at North St. Mary's?
No dramas, no drop it down.
No worries.
Much for that, we're going to bump this one up to a meeting.
Herself, we're just going to follow behind.
Copy, guys, thank you.
$9.42, I'll keep you going, and if you're not required, I'll call you off.
942, copy, responding R1.
Thank you. 958, thank you for the offer. I think we can get this one covered, thank you.
58, no problem.
$23.47.
Copy, thank you.
Children's Hospital Westmead at 2348 for medical control. Inspector 61, Sydney.
61.
Thank you, residents on call. Can I go grab a time, please?
Thank you, 23:55. Good night.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
There's space car 17 parking toll on the return to base.
Who's on your floor at hospital?
325 destination at 2351.
Thanks, guys. I just got off the phone with a caller, just trying to clear some stuff up. The patient's only known to the caller on social media. Unknown if she's at the location, given that is her home address. So, see what you can find. Do you want coppers attached?
Yeah, get them started, and if we don't need them, we'll call them off.
Copy. Per 648, can I get you to head to Camp C for cover, please? Thank you. $347.
Yeah, take forward its location.
Copy, I'll get cops started. 942, code 4, called off.
Not for two, copy. Just make that off.
Thank you. 340, I'll let you know when there's an ETA for the coppers.
Air Medical Control from Area 92, departing base for Auburn Hospital with 3 POV.
92 at 2353.
Just an odd question. Do we have a name that could be able to drop down to the MBT of the caller?
Person I spoke to, sorry, I don't have a last name. I'll drop down the phone number as well, if that helps.
Copy, thank you.
No worries.
Hey, 20. Can you get Campbelltown for code 3, please?
Copy, stand by.
Wait.
Patient is electing to stay at home against strong advice, and we're just on scene decontaminating before we get back in the truck and go back to station to get more PPE.
Level 327, just hit your buttons whenever you're ready, and I'll mark you as out of service, needing a restock and a cleanup.
Much appreciated.
It was telling you was a 29-year-old female. Of chapter 37. Blood pressure on 40 to 90. Heart rate of 98. Stats of 95. She's had 15 milligrams of IV morphine with not great effects. She is currently she's on day 9 of her self-isolation due to cold and flu symptoms. We'll be with you in about 15 minutes.
There doesn't seem to be anyone home resident. Can you please get a call back, please?
Copy, thank you.
Change of plans. I might get you to head to Mortdale instead, a bit closer to home, and 654 to Campsie.
Yeah, we'll switch up then.
City Caller 363. 363, fingers crossed this will be your last job in that part of the world. A 2 a.m. to Pen and Plumpton, please.
Who doesn't have access to the property, can you get police here for entry? He believes that she might not be able to answer the door.
Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, there's no answer on the phone, so yeah, I'll send them your way.
Eight 44 City.
Faithful. Man, was this the job that we heard on the radio earlier where 123 York Street wasn't able to be located? Yeah, that's affirmative. I did try to call back. I'll try again. Yeah. Thanks, man. We'll head that way and see what we find.
Back on station, life for good fun. Copy, will do.
Midnight, so 0000, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good night.
Eight 41 Sydney.
Firecom CP31 green.
CP31 partial stop.
Firecom CP31 stop from Unit 9, number 24 Charles Street. Fire in a single car garage, contained to the garage, extinguished 2 crews with 38mm hose. 4 persons are now back in their units. Site handover has been complete. All appliances are code 4. Up at CP31 will be code 7 due to contaminated PPC, and we'll go back online as soon as we return to station. Over.
One negative, guys.
Seeing the patient inside, she appears in respiratory distress. I can no longer see her. She's gotten up and moved. We are unable to get into the house.
Copy, guys. I'll update police.
Only them R1. She looked in severe distress.
Copy.
Thanks, just a stretcher.
Line received your stop from Unit 9. Fire in single car garage. Contained to the garage. Extinguished 2 lines of 38. All person returned to units. Site handed over and complete. All appliances code 4. UV code 7. Will change of PP. Good job, boys. 1 past midnight. Channel clear.
Thanks, Dan. Stand by. Sydney 8, 44 and 980. Change of plans at 180 Millwood.
44, copy 180 Millwood.
Thank you. Hey, 60 seconds.
On Sydney.
841. Sydney's at 841.
Charles Rescue 207. Rescue 207 is able for Buckstown, routing to Orange Hospital for the next task. Select Orange Royal time 0050. Request start time of 0100 with 4 persons on board.
Hey, also clear. Down going. I don't know if you can get on a callback or anything like that for some further details.
Look, unfortunately not. The only caller, the only phone number I have belongs to the caller, not to the actual patient. You might want to liaise with police and see if they can contact the patient or do a search. Otherwise, I don't know what else I can do.
No problem. Cool. We'll just keep talking with police here and see what comes from it.
Sydney.
2544.
You guys know we have extended McRae time, got 2 patients, extra paperwork to do.
No worries, thank you.
Double 57, thanks very much for the query on time.
B62. 362, go ahead.
Thanks, mate. Off stretcher here, Mount Druitt. Just like everyone else, extensive delay with decontamination and restocking.
No worries at all, 362. I'll mark you as out of service and just let us know once you're good to go again. Take your time.
Thanks, mate.
Copy that. 980, that'll be you.
80 copy.
57, we're now on channel at Westmead. Sydney.
841.
I think we're just going to load and go with this patient. We're all good for IC backup.
Copy guys, 980. Speak on the one at 11-4, thank you.
980 copy.
Sorry, I've accidentally hit off stretcher, but we've only just arrived at destination at 007. Thank you.
Copy that.
I'll pop one on your screen. Just stand by. Thanks, 86. Horningsby Park on a 2B.
Medical control area 92 arrived at Auburn.
Listening to 0010. Making a minor diversion back to Westmead to pick up a piece of equipment.
No worries.
Sydney 654.
254.
54, mate, just because the patient's intoxicated, he's refusing transport with us, but he's just laying here on the street. What need police, just to come have a chat to him and we'll find out what's happening.
Yeah, I'll get them in touch for you. I'll see if I can get any TAs in if I can.
No dramas, mate.
Bankstown, apologies, 0020. Eight oh six, change of plans. Managed to find high priority one seekage report.
6 copy.
Eight 815, welfare, please. Station, copy, 006. No worries, take your time. Six four eight.
They've rung the bell, and there's been no answer. Would you ever get on the call back, please?
No worries.
Penrith, go ahead. 318, thank you very much. Good morning at 0020.
Zero to Sydney.
301.
On it's in order. Can we head back to North Bay to decontaminate car code 23?
Copy that.
See, 437, yeah. 638, sorry. 2 white pages. 1 set page one, yeah.
38, page 1.
3, going to get you over to Liverpool, thanks. Cover at the moment. Thank you.
Person to report to you, the number to report to you for out of hours reporting for suspected COVID.
No problems at all, 327. It is the DDOM, and I'll send his phone number down to your MPT.
Much appreciated.
Thank you so much, 815. Appreciate all your help. Have a good night.
Uh, 567, thanks guys, call your own channel.
So was that for us?
Seven at the moment.
You were running your channel.
Sydney 654.
54.
Or call the police officer would make contact with patient's family, and his wife should be arriving shortly to pick him up.
Understood.
ETS is like 10 minutes.
Thanks guys.
No worries, ma'am.
City 345, thank you for clearing. Please get used out of the trick here or call it.
So we're about 2 minutes, 3 minutes out.
Copy.
I'll take your phone.
Thank you. You too. $329, Sydney.
At 329, go ahead.
Hi, can you go in on the hospital phone, thanks, at the phone?
Absolutely, I'll give you a call now. I'll just have to pull up the number.
Mate, I don't know it.
Double 34, you're going to be a lot closer than 557 for this one in Preston, thanks to
Roger, copy caller.
Thanks, guys. I'll keep you coming down into the area. Just got lower acuity stuff at the moment. But everyone wants you down here, so hop on down. If anything changes, I'll send it back.
No worries, coming down. $3.24 when they're available.
I'm just going to move off and get some paperwork.
654, copy.
Copy that on their way up the mountain. Right for first group, thank you.
Trimming away at 0022.
Three 41 on us, head it back up.
341, just hold a position until 324 is a little bit closer to quarters, because at this stage, anything could happen. I'll give you a call on the section phone once they're a bit closer.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Okay, top please.
Go ahead.
Advising you that that number you've dropped down isn't for the on-duty duty dom. That's someone who's off duty, so don't drop that number again. Sorry.
Norris 327, let me just see if the doggo has an updated number, and I'll drop it on your MPT.
Thank you. I'll just try the duty dom I have at the moment. Thanks.
No, it sounds good, 327. Just try the duty dom, and if that's not the correct point of contact, let us on air, and I'll work out something.
16, just want a red phone, please. Sorry.
Firecoms pump 34 blue.
Firecoms pump 34, pass your blue message.
Yeah, 34 blue, pole transformer, alright. Energy required. I will ascertain a pole number for you and any further information is required. Over.
Pump 42, received your code 3, investigating 1226, channel 3.
Fantastic, thank you.
See 441, please, for white cruising 441.
Cruising.
City. 965. E25. 965.
Load on board the other vehicle. I'll be following up R1. I'll be leaving on RPA. Just going to follow me there.
Right.
Okay.
23.
RPA for grade checkers.
Copy, mate, I'll get him on.
Cancel. Thank you, 667. It's 35 minutes past midnight. Have a good night.
Two 2704 to the hut. Yeah, just back at base, ready for
Thank you very much for all of your hard work tonight. It's a sign of time of 30 past midnight, so it's 0030. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and have a safe drive home.
Copy that. Thank you.
7123, happy for you to go ahead.
Pump 34, pass your blue message.
Yeah, 34 Blue. Poll number is 1334 413 344. Area has been isolated with barrier tape, and we will remain in attendance pending the arrival of ESA or any further changes here. Over.
Pub 34, your blue message, call number 13344, area isolated with barrier tape. You remained pending arrival of, I'm guessing you meant the energy there, sir. They're on their way at the stage at 31 minutes past midnight. Channel clear.
No worries.
Left down, left side is the RW, requesting radio share over.
Clear on that, please.
Thank you, VRW, out.
One C Guildford.
558, thank you. Roger, sir.
Five 28, we're available.
Seven 108 to the hub. Seven 108 back at base and cleaned up and ready to sign off, please.
Thank you very much for all of your hard work this evening. It's a sign-off time of 34 past midnight, 0034. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and have a safe trip home.
Copy that. Thank you. You too.
Just per the last note there, if you can just assess and let me know if any further resources are required.
655, thanks, will do.
Last time Pedro was transported, he was transported in a normal ambulance, so hopefully it might not be required.
655.
665 back at station, right for trip, please.
036.
Fire comms pump 34 green.
Pass your green message.
34 green. The fire on the bow pole was self-extinguished. We're going in code 4, but I'll just relay the pole number again because I think I bugged that up. It's 13434.
Pump 34, you'll stop firing pole, self-extinguished. You'll be code 4, and the pole is 13434. Continuing on hydrants at 38 minutes past midnight, channel clear.
Eight 20. 820. Thanks, mate. We're going to have delayed make ready for. We're going to decontaminate after that patient. Understood. Thank you.
Inspector 69, could you assign me to Mascot, please?
Inspector, copy.
Just reading the notes, so yes or no.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Just popped in.
Full 31.
Just an update. We're just going to be delayed on scene. We're just waiting for family member to come to look after a child on scene before we can depart.
Understood.
For 21 clear to St. John for the chest.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. This is P2 here. Refused to receive treatment.
1-4 Cripple Link.
One.
972 Sydney. Thanks. It looks like we're having some MVT issues. We're available at Prince Wales. Oh, sorry, off stretcher.
No worries, guys.
Three 27, Sydney.
327, go ahead.
Thanks, we've restocked and ready for the next job.
Thank you, 327. Your next job is a crib break. I'll give you 0044.
Thanks, mate.
363, Sydney.
363, go ahead.
Thanks for the non-transport here. We're going to have to return to the station. Thermometers in this car have become US.
No problem, 363. I'll mark you as out of service in that case, and I'll head you back to quarters.
Thanks, mate.
T12.
Thanks. The number of patients on scene will actually need a second part R2, please.
Thanks, 635 to Motel, thanks.
Hey, 23, mate. I'll mark you out of service.
Thank you so much for all your help. See you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. See you later.
715 9 to the hub.
Sorry, guys.
1599. Just need a sign up time, please.
59 is the sign-up time of 47 minutes past midnight, so that's at 0047. I can do the rest of your night and have a safe trip home.
59, copy that.
Two copy will be staying.
207.
07 error, medical control.
207 is on file at the Orange Hospital. Cancel zone.
7 on final to Orange at 0048, cancelling zone.
Two. 362, go ahead. Just reading through the notes, the caution note appears to be for a female, and through the notes it says patient name is Kate, and just wondering if the caution note is for the patient as well, or if just the caller is on scene who's the aggressive person. Thank you, 362. I'm going through the notes as well. It does say that it's a female patient. In any case, there is somebody at that address who is highly aggressive towards paramedics, so I'd still stand off. 362, copy that, we'll stand off. Thank you, 362. I'll let the police know what your location is, and hopefully they'll be able to meet you on scene.